Alright guys, in this video we're going to try to put this Haunted Living 12-foot animated bone collector together. Bought this jewel at Lowe's last year, so we'll see if I can show you how to put yours back together if you're missing instructions like I'm sure I am. And replace your monster trucks. So some of these are still labeled, thank goodness. It's only a year old, so Q goes to Q, you know, K, S, S, L. So those are the feet. They attach over there to the base. And then there's D. Of course there's D and E that go into that. So this is basically the hips. This goes up, it's where you're going to end up mounting your head. And of course these are what's going up the legs. There's the jacket and stuff. That's pretty hard to put on. That's the pants if I remember right, both shoes. Here's H. That's what actually goes up and completes the head. Sets right up on top of all of that. Then of course your head attaches. There's your arms. This one is the right arm. That's the one that gets the shovel. It's his right arm, not your right, by the way. And then there's your left arm, the zombie. Here is the bottom tray. Mine's still labeled, says front, but basically these little raised kick panels will tell you. This is the important leg that says K on it. So that leg is the one that gets the kick out with the Y on it that the shovel hooks to, because the shovel's got the R on it that hooks into that. So I'm going to try to assemble this pretty quick here. I'm telling how much editing it'll take to make it right, but I'm going to try to make it happen for you guys. I'm going to start out with your A's and your A1s and your B's, and to hook them to the C and C1. So all your ones will go on one side, all your others will not. What I'm referencing are those, so our C1, B1, so the B1 and C1 stuff go together, the regular A's go on the other side. So this is labeled A1, so that'll be what is the right side of your build. A will go on the bottom, you got B on top, you got B on the bottom of this. This is your box that actually all your little wires hook to for his eyes and stuff and his motion. Shoes are symmetrical. Doesn't matter where they go. Back, front. A to B, and B1 to Let's put the hip piece on. Mine still has the label on it, C. So that'll go to the C's. It does say front and rear. Sitting here looking at it. The only thing I do see is the holes on the back here. Hi, buddy. Remember right, we need to put the hip piece on. Just got these little tabs. They push down inside of these little bosses. So I'm gonna walk over here real quick, grab what I'm gonna call the important one for sure. Is probably these three. So that's L, K, and then Q. So the S's are the rear, they match. So your K is gonna go by his right foot. That's this one with the Y on it. So that 100% needs to go in there like so. Then this goes right here. Then your shovel is going to lock in here in the end of the R. And then L is going to go right here. I'll go on and lock it in. I don't know if the other one will be easy or not. If it's not, I'm going to turn it off and try again. Oh, it went right together. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this piece here. It's got D and E on it. The D will be the bottom, E will be the top. This piece here has your E's on it. So we're going to line those up like so. We're going to push them together. Now, the step I forgot, we're going to take this, we're going to line up that yellow and that blue and push them right down where they go. If yours doesn't have it, just remember, yellow is the right side, cutout is the front. That is your top coat. I would have bet money I remembered that you could open it up some. You can, just not over the head. It will not go over the head. So, there's the Velcro on top of the head anyway. That's going to show you exactly where that goes. So, I'll edit this around a little bit, but you can build this whole assembly. That mounts to the bars on top of the hip. That's your shoulders, motor for the head. This piece right here is your shoulders, talking about the cutout. This is the front. So I am going to put that jacket on here, then I'm going to put the head on here, then I'm going to reach up here and put it back on. There's your H, where your head should hook up. Put on. There we go. Now we can line him up a little better after we get him up on here. But, and I probably should have just dug a ladder out. It would have been easier. That would have been better than having all the grass on this thing, but it's going to blow off. You know, you're going to mow your yard and all that anyway. Don't forget to run your wire in. It goes in the sleeve, so if you don't get that wire in the sleeve, you're gonna have a problem. Well, I got a 10-foot. Huh? I got a 10-foot ladder in the house. We're trying to have pride. We're gonna use something the size of a cherry. Let me show that you can do it. I guess the words are you can, not you should. There's such a thing as more trouble than it's worth. That was almost it. Almost more trouble than it's worth. Right. I managed to get it. Not really sure I recommend any of that. That was really rough, but it can be done. So, now, got to hook up some wires. Get that done, get the pants pulled up, get the shirt tied down. Somehow managed to hook the hood over top of his head. I forgot to hook up because I really want the hood on him. Plug your wires up U to U. So guys, I came back over here. My wires didn't make it for the sensor on the pants, which is your motion sensor from last year. Somehow they broke, but all these wires, they're labeled. They're all different sizes, so you can't mess it up. Thank goodness they thought that ahead, so each size wire goes to its own thing. I'll pop this one apart because it don't matter, but you see how it's got that lock on there? And then this thing has this lock right here. Every one of them functions with those two parts going together. Anything else doesn't matter. They got those nifty little clips on the side and stuff. They don't amount to nothing. They really don't. So, yeah. I don't care if I can plug this up. Really, it's broke, but you need to plug your wires up to the power cord before you pull the pants up. If not, you're going to reach in and do that. All the pants are up. That's too much. As long as it's snug, I should keep out water. Everything should work. Now we're going to try to pull the pants up here, tie them up. They'll tie around that hip frame that I showed you putting on real early on. Once we get those dudes on there, then we'll tie down this. They kind of tie together. They have a little hook and loop system there. So you can take those, put the pants and the shirt together. Everything should look pretty cool. Blow his clothes around a little bit. I'll have to get up there, attach the hood. I'm gonna either get a truck or a 10-foot ladder to do that. Otherwise, pretty simple setup. Just put a couple stakes in the ground, plug it up. You're gonna run a camera for me, right? You're gonna watch me. Keep it on me, watch what I'm doing, listen to what I'm saying. All right, guys, I forgot to put the shovel together. Grab it here. They're labeled O-Do. Spin them around tight. This one go on the bottom, or O, P, whatever that is, P. I'm sorry, P goes to the shovel. This is the top of the handle.
Yippee!
There is a
Hey, mosquito.
large and small side that is in. Put it on, twist it, and then the bottom locks into R. A little square tubing. That actually makes it complete instead of all that other stuff I videoed. Some of the crazy things we made. Mickey Mouse from a youngin'. He's 6 years old. He helps do all this. He thinks it's cool. It's him over in the box if you've seen him. 10-foot skeleton we just put up. It made out of tobacco sticks and water jugs. Cheap mask off Amazon and a cheap Halloween costume.
Paxton!
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell button to get notified.